Hey everyone, Social Solipsist here for another episode of 52 and 52, and this week I'm taking a look at Sir, You Are Being Hunted, or if you prefer, Madam, You Are Being Hunted. This is another in the long list of games that I followed from very early on in their announcement and development, and then proceeded never to play. And it's been sitting in my inventory for a while. My library, my Steam list for quite a long time, and I have not played it. So I figured now was as good a time as ever to give it a shot. I think I've got all the settings going. I'm hoping that the performance, is fine. I haven't actually tested it yet. I'm going into this blind, so let's just get started. Choose your profession. Choose from different professions. Each starts with different equipment. It's like the Oregon Trail. The Aristocrat. Equipment, Gamekeeper, easy. You get a lot of equipment. Inventor. So, wow, there's a lot of options. I feel like I should start as the Aristocrat. This touches on for those of you who are inclined to enjoy literature. This is touching on the short story of wow, brain fart, of The Most Dangerous Game. The guy who gets invited to an island and then gets hunted down. So that's what this is. What is this? There's a bunch of island. Oh, Jesus. 5 islands in the archipelago. Click the biome. Oh my god, this is way too much. I'm just gonna go. I don't. Yeah, I can't mess with that right now. I gotta play it a little bit before I start messing with specialty settings and whatnot. I guess it's procedurally generated? Somewhat, at least. That's what I'm understanding. I'm not actually sure what the objective is. I mean, presumably it's to survive and possibly kill your hunter. But I honestly don't know how that's gonna go, and I don't know if the game just ends when you kill him, or what goes on. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. If it finishes. This could take a little while. It seems to be generating one map at a time. Okay, 3 of 5. Come on. Come on. Man, this takes longer than creating a new world in Minecraft. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm all for procedural generation, but not to mention those two islands look basically the same on the east and west. Alright, come on. Last one. Last one. Okay, now last one. It's going to be hilarious when I get into game and I last longer than it took for it to create the islands to begin with.
Madam, if you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape.
Okay, so you can escape via these stones?
Carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands.
Oh, you gotta... Oh, no.
During the experiment,
You gotta hunt stuff down to escape? It's like Slender, but...
Bring any you find
well,
back to the standing
but not
stone.
shitty like Slender.
Then we should be able to get you home.
Well, doesn't matter. I'm never gonna complete any of that on my
Sorry
first
about
run
that,
anyway.
But this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some
Do I have
tea
to
and
keep myself
biscuits from
fed and whatnot as
nearby
well?
houses. The residents won't mind because they're,
Hmm.
well, they're
I guess we'll
not
see how
at
this works
home.
out. I'm not in love with
Oh,
this
and do be
becoming
careful,
like a
madam. You are being hunted.
survival type game. You know, like Minecraft or Ark or something like that. It's kind of not what I wanted. Sure do walk slow. You can find items. Take everything. Get a bit of food, an alarm clock, binoculars.
Very useful.
Oh, I could have just used the
Now
take
you
all
can
button.
observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
Oh my god. The speed on that is... is there an adjustment for that? I don't even know if there is. Okay, mouse acceleration is off. That's good. It's so low already. Let's bring this up and bring this down. Oh, that's too much. That's better, but it is a little bouncy. Like it's not like it's got like momentum to it, which is weird. It made me think the mouse acceleration was on, but well, okay. You know what part of it probably is I brought up the FOV, and they haven't done the FOV the way I prefer they do it. So the result is kind of a weirdly fish-eyed thing.
Excellent. You've found one. Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home. Forgive me, madam, but perhaps it's worth mentioning that your tweeds should keep you well hidden, provided you keep to the heavier foliage.
There's a glowing thing there, but I don't understand why. I expected it to fill in one of these. What the heck? What the heck is this weird blue rectangle thing? Is that a bug? No, whatever. Okay, so I can reduce my visibility by crouching.
It looks like there's something
Oh,
useful
Jesus.
there. Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
Blight-ridden spuds. Well, I'm not taking any of that. It is interesting that you can loot the buildings, but you can't go in them. Is this the same stuff? No, different. It says junk, but why is all this stuff junk if it's... I feel like... Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to do that. I don't want these rats, or these bones, or moldy bread. There's no... I also have to hit escape to get out of this menu. There's no, like, there's no X, there's no, like, right click to get out or anything like that. And obviously this is an indie game, so it's, you know, it's going to have some quirks here and there. That one's a little, you know, you guys know me a little bit. You know I'm picky about UX. Huh. So I guess my visibility is related not only to... Ooh, nice.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Oh, it's a one-time use thing, I guess? For the traps? I don't know. It's not equipable, so... let's see here. Feel like I need to get out of here. Jim was here. Okay, that looks like a thing I should follow. He said something about the little will-o-wisps in the... It's just a stump. Okay. Well, I've got my revolver. So I've got health and vitality. I don't know what the difference, I don't know what's what on that. Presumably his health is, you know, damage I can take. His vitality like endurance or something? I thought I heard something. I've got the audio pretty low so it doesn't feed back into my mic, but... I do sort of wish this started off with more of a bang, so this would be a more entertaining video, but it didn't. That's fine, I guess. I don't even know if am I going the right way? I don't know anything. I'm just following what the wisps seem to suggest. Which probably means my death or something. Is there a map? I think they said something about a map, but I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh, what's that? That looks like an enemy. That looks like two enemies. Okay. So I guess it takes more than one, or there's multiple people hunting you. Maybe it's unlimited. That would actually kind of bum me out if the only way to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. This is going terribly wrong. I only have 2 more shots. Oh god! Oh god! Please, please leave me alone. I'm bleeding. Run. Oh no. Well, that was Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I clearly don't know what I'm doing, so that's gone poorly. I'm going to give it a few more tries, obviously. It looks like it still has some promise. I'm not thrilled about it turning out to be more of a, like, you know, survival, like free-form survival adventure game rather than a, like, asymmetrical survival shooter type of thing. I don't know. Interesting enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. It looks a little. There's not a whole lot on the islands is the thing. Like, you know, I'm a little concerned that you have these big what appears to be these big sprawling islands with not a whole lot on them, or, you know, not a whole lot interesting on them worth interacting. It feels very. It's not even that it feels, you know, like the wide open country. It just feels barren from a design standpoint, rather than like, oh, hey, you better be quiet on the moors because they're totally flat and people can see you and shoot you. No, it's just lacking in content. That's my initial reaction. I could be totally wrong, or it could have been a weird, you know, generation of the island or something like that, but something tells me it isn't. Yeah, like I said, I'll give this another go. I do believe it has multiplayer, so if I have anybody who has this game, I might play it with them, give it a shot. You know, co-op survival, that sort of thing. But not being a great fan of survival games, typically, it's really going to have to win me over if that is sort of the way it's going. And it definitely looks like that is the case. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been 52 and 52. I've been the Social Solipsist, and I will see you guys next time.